Hi, this is Darlington from Darlington Academy, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys how to plan to get out of debt. In the last video I made with the title, How to Create a Debt-Free Budget Plan, we did look at the expense column of our budget, and we talked about some of the key areas based on our result. Based on our result here with emphasis on where our money is going. So we looked into transportation, housing, food, insurance, etc. And we were able to make a little change on our expense column by reducing how much we were paying in rent. Initially, it was $1,100, and we talked about how you can maybe rent one of your room or move into a cheaper place to rent in order to save more money, in order to balance your budget. So now, if you intend to reevaluate your expense column, it is also important to take a closer look at each category to see what you can do in order to save more money. So let's assume that you've gone through all this process and now you have a substantial amount that you now want to channel towards paying off your debt. Right here, as you can see, we only have 100. So we're going to work with this number, but let's say you evaluate your expense column and you have way more, then you are going to work with that number. So now that we have $127 remaining and our goal is to plan to pay off our debt, the next thing we do is we are going to use our financial goal calculator. As you can see here, it says plan to get out of debt, and we're going to click on that button. It is also important for you guys to know that simply paying money into any debt you owe, like a line of credit or a credit card, isn't really going to help you pay off that amount without actually structuring how much you intend to pay and how long it's going to take you to pay off that debt. So this financial goal calculator is going to help you understand how much you can pay and how long it is going to take you. The best way to plan to get out of debt is to structure all the numbers that are needed instead of just paying it and not really understanding what you're doing. So what we're going to do here, as you can see on my screen, is one, you are going to write the name of the line of credit if you can decide not to write it out, and then the type of line of credit. So if you're using this tool, it's a free tool. If you're using this tool, you can also use it to look into paying off your car loan, credit card, mortgage, personal loan, or other debt. But for this demo, we're looking at a line of credit. Then you're going to write the current balance that is remaining in your line of credit or your car loan or whatever you're trying to pay off, then the interest rate and the frequency of the payment you're trying to make. You can make weekly, every 2 weeks, twice a month, or monthly. So here we're looking at monthly, and then date of your next payment. So you're going to select one plan to reach your goal. So plan for regular payment. If you hover around here, it tells you what this is in full. Same with the plan for number of payments, and same with the plan for target end date. So now that we have imputed all our numbers, all we have to do is we click on this button, save. So now it's telling us that the value you have entered will result in you reaching your goal later than December 31, 2099. Please enter a planned regular payment greater than or equals to. So this actually helps you understand that with a number like this and you're paying a number like this, you also know that based on the interest rate, it's going to take you who knows how long to pay off. So that means now you have to reevaluate your budget plan to see, look through your expenses again to see how much you can squeeze out by making changes. Again, remember, focus on your needs and not on your wants when you are reevaluating your expenses. So if you're someone watching this video, go through your expense column again and see anything you can do to get more money in order to put towards paying off your debt. So let's say we've done that and our goal is to increase our payment to 150, for example, or 200, and then we hit on save. So as you can see here, it gives you like a breakdown of something here, but this is what we're looking at. So it's telling you that your unsecured line of credit, your current balance is 17,494, payment frequency, and the payment you're going to be putting down every month is 150, and the target end date is 2038, and this is 2021. That is a long time, right? So, and it breaks it further. So this gives you a clue to understand that the more you put little amount towards paying off your credit, it can take a long time. So it breaks it further down here. Let's look at the details. So on the details, it tells you the current date, interest rate, payment frequency, the next time you're paying, total interest paid. So for the duration of this particular target end date, it's going to take you, you're going to pay a total interest of 13,667. That is high, right? So it's also going to show you number of payments. Then this might be confusing for a lot of people. So let's look at the payment table so you can understand how this is calculated. So it's showing you that this is the month of August, and your starting balance is the number we inputted when we were filling our information in the financial goal calculator, and then the interest paid based on the amount of interest rate we put in, which was 7.44. So you're paying an interest rate of around 108, and you're putting down 120 towards the balance. And after that, this is your closing balance. This is like a breakdown of how to understand why it's going to take you, based on these details here, why it is going to take you so much time and to pay off this line of credit, and also how much you're going to be paying in interest. So to understand this number here, it's 17,494 plus this number minus 150 gives you the closing balance, because with every interest rate paid, it adds to what you have, then subtracted by your payment. So realistically, because you're paying 108, then that means you're making around, who knows, like 42 or something, right? Yeah, around 42 a month. So it's going to take you a long time to pay off this line of credit, right? So this is just like a guide for someone who is looking for a way to pay off their credit card or line of credit or any other loan or debt they have out there. Depending on how much you owe, this is going to help you understand if it's going to take you 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and the exact amount you pay in interest and the exact amount you'll be paying towards your debt. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in our next video, which I believe should be how to create a budget savings plan. And bye for now.